Hey YouTube, I've got a new radio I'm going to install on my Ford E450 Super Duty, and that little area there is not a standard double DIN radio. In other words, it doesn't have two area, it's a little smaller. So I'm going to trim that out and fit in this new one. This new one here is it's what I've got off Amazon. It's the A6 Atoto Android stereo. There's the model number. I got the base model. So we're going to put that in, and here's the installation kit that I got with it too. It's this one here, FMK 55-2, and what that consists of is just a little plate, and that goes around the front in here. It fits right in here, just like that. So we're going to put that in today, and I'm going to step you through it, or show you how I did it. Now, I got most of these ideas from somebody else online that bought some stuff from Amazon, and I'll link to their comments and their they didn't do a video, but they did pictures, and they did some a review on the kit here. And they didn't buy this stereo, but they bought a different one. So they did comments on how they had to cut the thing out there, which I did, and he did some comments on this, which I just said. So we're gonna put that in, and right now I'm gonna cut that stuff out, and then we'll go from there. Oh, I forgot to mention, I've also got the wiring harness, which is I'll put a picture of it. I don't have the package anymore, but this video is sliced and diced. I actually cut this out first, but anyways, I'm gonna put that video together like it's from start to finish. So yeah, I'll put a picture of this. This is where I soldered everything together. So this comes with the stereo here. This comes labeled and everything, and all the colors do match up with this wiring harness that I bought, and this is where it plugs in. So okay, here's where I'm going to cut this off here. There's a little lip. It's a little over about a 1/4 inch lip at the top. There might be a little one at the bottom. I'm not sure. There's a little one at the bottom, but I'm not sure if I need to get it off yet. But I know everybody says that they need to cut the top one out. This right here is perfect size. Right here, 7 inches from there to there. And I'm not sure what it is here to here, but 4 inches from where the tape is to the tape is. And that's what double DIN is, usually 7x4. So we'll see if I can fit it in without cutting the bottom. So I'm just using a little hacksaw. It seems to be working pretty good. Let's see if I can get it on camera a little bit. Oh, I'm not even showing you. That's working pretty good. Alright, got the end off here. Okay. So, not bad. So I'll continue to do that. Okay, so I cut the top one off, and I had to cut the bottom one off too because it wouldn't fit in there. So here's where we're at now. Okay. Hold on here. I'll show you in a second. Okay, I had to bang over here. It's kind of anyways, it goes in there. nice. There's a little gap here. And a little gap over here. Not much. But of course it's snug at the top, at the bottom. And got a kit coming. I don't know what we're going to do here. I don't want to shove it in all the way yet, because I might want to take this doghouse. If you take the doghouse out, you can get underneath and push it back out. But I'm not ready to take this doghouse out yet, so I'm going to go ahead and solder up all the connections here on this. But I checked it, see if it worked, and it worked. So it actually, I think it's going to look really nice. So we'll see what it looks like when I shove it all the way back in there, but I'm not going to do it yet. Okay, well, I couldn't help it. I had to shove it back there, see how it looks. And man, oh man, it looks really, really good. Now I can't see the screw heads in there, but maybe I can find a little something, a little piece of rubber or something. A little piece, and just kind of push it in there so you won't see that. Barely. But look at that. It just looks slick. So we'll see how it... I like how it sits out in the front here. It doesn't go back. So now I'll have to, because I can push it forward and back, so I'll have to get under there and find some way to keep it from sliding forward and back. But it's pretty secure in there. It's not coming, it's not moving around very easy at all. It'll probably be a heck of a thing to get it out. So I'm real happy. It looks like it's going to turn out to be really nice. Okay, for the GPS and the Wi-Fi antenna, I took this little thing off by prying this out. So you got little solenoids in here. You gotta be careful. These things go back and forth using the vacuum pressure to open up vents in the car. Well, anyways, so I cut a little notch here because when I was putting the door back on, it was crimping the wires, making little notches in it. So I put this in here, maybe wrapped it with some electrical tape, so when I put this door back on in the future or whatever, it doesn't rub it too much. I don't think I'm going to stick it down. I think I'll just leave it there. I don't know. Well, I'll see. And then I put the Wi-Fi antenna, I don't know, back in here somewhere. Where's it at? Just back, double up the wire and stuffed it back there, and then stuffed the other wires in between a little thing here. It's just that there's no... So we're going to put this cover on and see how it looks. So, and this, you know, if I see it has a problem, I'll you know. And then, so the wires feed right up above here, and then down inside here. And I took the doghouse out because I can stick my hand up in here and get back here on the radio. And when the radio sits in, it really does just sit on these things. So don't have to really put anything underneath it. So when I slide this radio in, it fits so snug that I don't have to do anything, and it doesn't go any farther back than it needs to go. So, okay, so after wrapping tape around the outside and just grabbing the edge of this and the bottom and the sides so it's stuck under the radio, it's not moving. It's part of the radio now. So so I sat it in there and I just pushed hard. I mean, it fits in there so snug. Probably maybe I could have shaved a little bit more off in there with the tab at the top and the tab at the bottom. But I shoved it in there. It fits in there real nice, and like I said, it rides right on the rail down here. It's right there on the rail, so it's, see it? See it right there? It's sitting right there, snug on the rail, so the back doesn't bounce up and down. But other than that, I didn't have to put anything in. It won't go back any farther. It might, but I mean, you have to really push on it hard. So it's fitting in there real nice. This is the GPS screen. Let's see here. This is not the screen it comes with. I got rid of some of the widgets and and stuff like that. Like, I'm not going to use the FM tuner. I'll probably use iHeartRadio with my local stations that I like. My Google Play Music I use. So I just got the screen clear, put a widget on here that's got the weather on it. So and I've got an OB2 sensor coming in, so I can swipe over and see what the engine's doing, the coolant level, the coolant temperature, stuff like that. Yeah, so I'm gonna turn it on here. Let's see here. I've got it connected to my hotspots here on my phone. Now it is a slower Android, like than this phone that I have that I'm taking the video with. I have a Pixel 2 XL, so it's going to be a lot slower, and I figured that. This is the base model.
The pop and coffee is a diuretic.
So,
but it's just not
you know,
in
you
our
get
foods today, because it's not. As we use phosphate fertilizers, it was dropped out.
It was really nice. So now I don't have to have my phone or my wife's phone, you know. It's just got it right there, so it's going to take a little while for it to load all the... Does it think it's offline? Anyways, I'm real happy with it so far. We'll see how it works out. But the install was kind of easy. So we'll see how that goes. So that's how I installed it on this E450 Super Duty motorhome. And I just took the doghouse out. It really helped quite a bit. Cut those two tabs off, top and bottom. Ordered the harness and the kit and the radio, and that was it. So it's about $200. All right. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye.